If you're a young man in today's world, chances are you are struggling with talking to girls. You go on a date and you feel super awkward. Oh, what should I say? Oh, should I flirt with her? Oh, how do I do that? What if she rejects me? Oh, this is gonna be so scary. I have struggled with all of these issues. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a simple 4-step formula you can use to become more confident with women. A lot of the advice you've heard from your friends, from your family, from the cringe guys on the internet will just say things like, oh, just tell her how much you like her and buy her flowers and tell her exactly how you feel. When you act in this way and show that you're falling completely head over heels in love before you even meet the girl, it shows that you are needy and you don't respect yourself. Because you're willing to do all these things for a girl and tell her how much you like her before you've even really met her or gotten to know her. I'm not saying that you should play games and wait to respond to her text message. No, that's not what I'm saying. But instead of trying so hard to win the girl over, let her earn that respect from you. Which brings me into the first step, which is to always ask yourself, how can she impress me? Because the mistake that 99% of men make is they always ask themselves, how can I get this girl to like me? What should I do? Most guys put the girl they like up on a pedestal. They treat girls that are hot way different from everyone else. Instead, you should view her as an equal. Instead of always falling head over heels in love right when you meet a girl or treating the girl differently just because she's good looking, let her earn that respect from you. So many guys simp over girls who are good looking. They completely change how they act. They start trying to impress her. They start doing everything they can to get her to like them. So when you're the one guy who has the mindset that, hey, I'm gonna let this girl prove herself to me. I'm still gonna be on my best soul for her. I'm still going to be a good guy, but I'm gonna let her earn that respect from me. You stand out from the crowd. Step number 2 is to have an abundance mindset. I probably sound like a broken record because I give this tip in almost every video, but that's because the mindset you have is so important. Because the mindset is truly what separates the best guys from the guys who can't go talk to girls at all. Because the guy who's confident, who is successful with women, he has the mindset that, hey, I'm just gonna be myself. I'm gonna go have fun. And you know what? If this girl likes me back, then that's great. But if not, who really cares? Whereas the guy who is unsuccessful, the guy who's always getting left on red, who's always getting ghosted, who's always getting put off by girls, is the guy who's always worried, who's always coming from a place of scarcity. Because when your mindset is off, when you're in a scarcity mindset, that will translate into your actions. You will act more needy, you will act more insecure, and that's not what girls want. Girls want the guy who is secure in himself, who is confident, who has the mindset that I would love to have this girl. She would be a great addition to my life, but with or without her, I'll be totally fine because I'm a high value guy. Step number 3 is do less to get more. One of my biggest mistakes I used to always make, one thing I used to always mess up on is I would think, if I just text this girl all day and if I tell her how much I like her and if I, just talk about myself the whole time on the date, then that's what's gonna make her like me. But in reality, being the guy who's trying way too hard, who's trying to do everything he can to get the girl to like them, just completely turns her off. So typically you want to let the girl do 70 to 80% of the talking. When you're with her, instead of always being the guy who's, trying to say everything and, I was on the high school varsity football team and I was a 3-year letterman and no, shut the up, bro. She doesn't care. Obviously, don't be a robot and say, she has done 60% of the talking so far, so I need to. No, it's not a rule, it's just a bit of a reference point. Step number 4 is to maintain your frame. Some girls may try to disrespect you, insult you, cancel your dates. You simply just don't want to deal with these women. When girls are disrespecting you, when they're being rude to you, just let them go. Instead of being the guy who just changes his standards, who chases after every single girl, who, a girl finally gave me attention, so I'm gonna start chasing after her. Be the guy who doesn't mold his standards for other people, who knows what he wants, who knows what he's looking for, and he's simply just going to attract that person. And it's extremely hard to find the right girl, to find a high value girl when you don't know what you're looking for. So that's extremely important also to know what kind of things are you looking for? What do you want in a partner? Do you want a girl who's loyal, who's, whatever trait you want, make sure you list that out and you say to yourself, okay, this is exactly what I want. This is what I'm looking for in a partner. And if you find someone who has a ton of red flags, who doesn't have those things, then just don't go for them and wait for the person who has what you're looking for. Anyways, bro, if you found this video helped you, be sure to click the like and subscribe button and turn on the post notifications so I can see you for the next video. Love you, bro.